Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Baxter Student Ambassador Program webinar. Presenting for us today is Lindsay Wicke, one of our BSAP finalists from Conestoga College. Hi, Lindsay. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. So just before we get started, I'd like to quickly introduce a few of the people attending today's webinar. We have Cora Roselli, Professor of Hospitality and Tourism at Conestoga College. A representative from WestJet will be viewing the webinar later today. And here at Baxter Media, we have Wendy McClung, Emily McClung, Ian Stalker, and I'm Dan McDonald. So for everyone viewing today's webinar on the computer, if you have any questions during the presentation, just type them into the Q&A box found in your Zoom toolbar, and those questions will be answered after the presentation has finished. Okay, Lindsay, if you'd like to go ahead and share your screen, you can start whenever you're ready. There we go.
Great. Okay, so hello everybody. As mentioned, my name is Lindsay Wicke and I'm a hospitality and tourism management student from Conestoga College. And today I will be talking about selling WestJet with a focus on Calgary, Alberta. So for today's agenda, first I'll be talking about WestJet. So its mission, history, achievements, flights, fares, and rewards. Next, I will be discussing Calgary, Alberta, its major tourist attractions and how WestJet services that destination. I then have included some tips on how to sell WestJet outside of the product and destination knowledge. And then I'll be ending the webinar with a Q&A. So to start, I believe mission and value statements are an important way to really define a business. And WestJet's mission and values really make clear the reasons for its success as an airline. So its mission is to enrich the lives of everyone in WestJet's world. And their values include commitment to safety, positive and passionate in everything they do. They're appreciative of people and guests. They're fun, friendly, and caring. They align the interests of people who fly with WestJet, also known as the WestJetters, with the interests of the company. And they're honest, open, and keep their commitments. And these really describe WestJet's ultimate goal, which is to provide safe, friendly, and affordable air travel. Next is a timeline of a few of the many notable moments in WestJet's history. So in 1996, WestJet took flight. It was founded in Calgary and it only had 3 aircrafts in 5 Western Canada destinations. In 2000, they started flying east by adding Ottawa, Moncton, and Hamilton as destinations. In 2002, they introduced business travel with service to London and Toronto, Ontario. In 2004, they started flying south to US destinations that included New York, Los Angeles, Orlando, and Tampa. In 2006 was the year of WestJet Vacations, which offer affordable, reliable, and easy vacation bookings. And in 2014, they started flying to Europe with their first transatlantic flight to Dublin, Ireland. And today, in 2018, WestJet has over 12,000 employees. They've carried over 21 million passengers, is flying to more than 100 destinations, and is one of Canada's most respected airlines. So WestJet has accomplished a lot since starting in 1996. First off, they care for the environment. Because of their investments in fleet and technology, they have actually greatly improved the ability to operate more cost effectively. So between 2000 and 2014, they reduced their fuel consumption in liters by 45.6%. In 2010, they were inducted into Canada's 10 Most Admired Corporate Cultures Hall of Fame after claiming this top spot for 4 years in a row. Some other awards include the 2011 Canadian Airline with the Best Flight Attendants, which was awarded to them by FlightNetwork.com. And in 2017, TripAdvisor awarded WestJet as the best airline in Canada. And WestJet actually just turned 22 years old, and to celebrate, they had a seat sale that was extended until today. So happy belated birthday to WestJet. So this photo or route map shows all the destinations that WestJet travels to around the world. And in order to do this, they operate a fleet comprised of 3 main aircrafts. So the first is the Boeing 737, with its different series being based on guest capacity. Next is the Boeing 767, and it's their largest plane. So it has the highest guest capacity, the widest wingspan, and reaches the highest maximum altitude. And then there's the Q400 for the shorter Canadian destination flights. So in Canada alone, WestJet travels to 39 destinations, and they actually offer year-round and direct service to most of them. And in addition to Dublin, their European destinations now includes France and the United Kingdom. And they offer many different Caribbean destination packages too, for weddings, couples, and even families. So what WestJet has done, and is what they're recognized for now, is making flight possibilities endless. So WestJet offers many fare options as well. And this is to really offer the best value based on the traveler's needs, and since there are different benefits for each type. So Econo Lowest was actually just launched on February 27th. It's for the value-seeking guest who doesn't travel very often, and it's only available on select flights. And it's a low-cost fare without any added amenities, so it's non-refundable, and WestJet dollars cannot be redeemed on these fares. Econo, which is some of the lowest fares, you can earn and redeem WestJet rewards on these flights, and in-flight perks are an extra cost. Flex is when you start getting into the included perks with the fare, so it offers checked bag and advanced seat selection. Plus Lowest, it offers extra legroom, advanced seat selection, 2 checked bags, priority screening, and then food and beverages on board as well. And then Plus Flexible, which is also known as their premium economy, and it actually includes the most benefits, as you can see. So the airport and in-flight perks included, and you won't be charged a fee to cancel or change. So WestJet rewards. So traveling with WestJet is not only easy and affordable, but it's also rewarding. So WestJet Rewards is WestJet's airline loyalty program, and it's very simple to join. All you have to do is just create a WestJet Rewards account, and then you start adding your WestJet ID to your upcoming flights. And each level, whether it's teal, silver, or gold, allows you to earn WestJet dollars at a certain rate. And then you can then use your earned WestJet dollars to pay for flights or the vacation packages. And what's great is one WestJet dollar is actually equivalent to one Canadian dollar, and it can be redeemed on the base fare portion of an eligible flight or vacation package. It cannot be used towards the payment of taxes or fees. And the online access to your rewards account also allows for easy changes or cancellations to your bookings. And another great feature is you are able to earn WestJet dollars with WestJet's partners. And some of the airline partners include Air France, American Airlines, Delta, and KLM. So now on to Calgary, Alberta. So Calgary is located with the prairies to the east and the Rocky Mountains to the west. It's Canada's 5th largest city, and it has a population of over 1.2 million. And it is a city that's surrounded in its Western culture, and that's where it earned its nickname Cowtown. And you'll never need an excuse to visit Calgary because it is a year-round destination. So it attracts the business travelers, the outdoorsy types, the sports fans, and even the foodies. And within the city limits alone, there are many spots for shopping, cycling, golfing, hiking, and family-friendly attractions. So the Rocky Mountains are a major tourist attraction to the region and just an hour west of Calgary. So they stretch more than 4,800 kilometers from British Columbia and Alberta through the US and right down to the state of New Mexico. And what this range offers is wilderness, wildlife, and beautiful scenery, which can all be found within driving distance of Calgary in spots known as Banff National Park, Sunshine Village, and Lake Louise. And these spots don't just offer skiing and hiking and outdoor retreats. They also offer numerous restaurants, spas, hot springs, and accommodation types for any length of stay. They really are a breathtaking part of Alberta and a must-see when visiting Calgary. So Calgary, or Cowtown, as mentioned, is known for a major tourist attraction, which is the Calgary Stampede. So what it is a celebration of the city's Western heritage, their culture, and community spirit. The Stampede began in 1912, and it comes into town for 10 days every July, and annually attracts thousands of visitors from not just Canada, but from around the world. But visiting Calgary in July doesn't just mean this rodeo, it's also a festival. And this includes midway rides, great music, lots of food, and nightly fireworks. So WestJet and Calgary. So with other top attractions in Calgary, like the Calgary Zoo or Canada's Sports Hall of Fame, it is clear to see why Calgary is such a popular Canadian destination. And with WestJet, traveling to Canada is made easy. So not only is Calgary where WestJet began, but Calgary Airport is actually one of WestJet's 3 main hubs, and that's along with the Toronto Pearson International Airport and the Vancouver International Airport. So WestJet provides daily direct flights to Calgary from numerous cities in Ontario, which include Ottawa, or Hamilton, and Kitchener. And WestJet also flies to other cities in Alberta, like Edmonton, Grand Prairie, and Fort McMurray. And I'm actually able to vouch for the convenience of flying directly to Calgary with WestJet, as I flew there from my hometown of Kitchener in 2016 for a ski trip. Another great way WestJet showcases Alberta and Calgary is the destination guide that you can find on WestJet.com. So the guide not only provides an overview of the city itself, but also basics that include the climate, food, beverage, and even fun facts. And it also includes the recommended tours and who this destination is for. So WestJet makes it easy for you to learn about Alberta, about Calgary, and how to fly there, and what to expect. So how to sell WestJet? So product knowledge, or knowing who WestJet is and what Calgary, Alberta has to offer, is just one part of selling. Other key tools for successful selling would be brochures, which can be ordered online or even over the phone. The website, as mentioned, is WestJet.com. WestJet emails. So signing up for WestJet emails would allow you to be the first one to know about seat sales or any new destinations and reward offers. There's their social media. So WestJet has a strong social media presence, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And WestJet representatives. So all agencies have one, and they really are an agent's go-to for any questions or concerns. So thank you everyone for listening in today. Before getting to the Q&A, I also just wanted to extend a thank you to Baxter Media, to all the sponsors, and to Conestoga College for allowing me to be part of this Baxter Student Ambassador Program experience. And that's all. Thanks again.
Thanks so much, Lindsay. So if any questions are submitted, I can read them out to you. And if any Baxter personnel have questions, I will activate the mic again. Emily here at Baxter Media has a question.
Hi, Lindsay. Thanks for your great presentation. We were wondering, we know that you're a graduating student. What job or career path would you like to go on?
Yeah, well, so my program is hospitality and tourism management, but I really kind of see myself more on the tourism side of things. So I actually had the opportunity to work in a travel agency for my co-op last year, and it actually turned into some very part-time, very casual work. But it was a fantastic experience, and it has really opened my eyes to the opportunities within the tourism industry. So after school and graduation, I would love to see myself in a career either at a travel agency or with a tour operator.
Great, thanks so much.
Thanks, Lindsay. Ian here at Baxter Media has a question.
Hi, Lindsay. How much potential for future growth do you think WestJet has?
Oh, that's a great question,
Well,
actually.
yeah, I know I'll probably have to make you think a little.
Oh no, actually, I was just reading up articles. That's funny that you actually asked that, about WestJet and like what their future, I guess you could say, like other markets they want to get into. I think it was an article from May or June of 2017, and they really kind of want to expand their international reach, kind of more into Asia or South America. And by doing so, they actually purchased, I guess, longer route jets, and that they're supposed to be arriving between 2019 and 2021, I believe. So I think that'd be a great future growth for them as a company.
Great, thanks.
Thank you.
So I do believe that's it for the questions, but I'd like to thank everyone that tuned in the webinar today. Thanks so much for taking time out of your day. And Lindsay, thanks again for your great presentation.
Thanks so much.
So on behalf of Baxter Media, I'd like to thank you for participating in BSAP 2018, and we shall be in touch.